All right, we're here on Raccoon City. We're here playing the Chaos Shuffle random perks. What do we have? We have Corrupt, Cruel Limits, Hex Pentimento, but no Hex perks. And I'm not even sure what that last perk is. So we're here because survivors are being sweaty in the middle of an event. We brought a Bloodpoint offering. They brought this nonsense. So I'm just prone to say, with this collection of crappy perks, if I get somebody down, I might just decide I'm going to tunnel them out of the match. Nia. Well, you got it. Steve has a toolbox, so he's absolutely going to be going to Sabo. We've seen power struggles showing up on builds, so we're not going to take any chances and go through that pallet. All right, I don't know who sent us here. There were 2 map offerings, one for Haddonfield, one for RPD. So if they want to play sweaty during an event, I don't necessarily have a problem with that. During an event, during a limited mode. To be fair, we did put her on a hook that's going to make it difficult for them to get her off the hook if we're hanging in it. All right, Steve. Oh, you have boil over, Steve. Guess what, Steve? Guess who hates boil over? This guy. And by the way, that's not good news. Oh, that's terrible news for you guys. That Nia's already gone to second stage. Yeah, am I going to be sweating, Nia? Oh, you had dead hard. What do you know? There, Nia. Oh, well, guess what, Steve? You go that way. I have a hook right out here. I have a hook right out here. So we have 3 stacks of something. I have no idea what it is. Have a seat, Alan. There's somebody hiding behind the gen. All right, Steve. I'm okay with this. You can only do that so many times, Michaela. Can only do that so often, Michaela. I know it. Yeah, he's not getting here. He's not getting here, buddy. Where are you going, Alan? All right, GG. Well, don't shake your head at me. You guys are the ones that burned the map offerings. At least half of the people I killed in this map. At least half of the people I killed in this match brought map offerings when I brought Bloodpoint offerings. So you know what? My sympathy level is low. Merciless killer, it says. Were we merciless and ruthless? Yes and no. Did we tunnel that Nia out at the beginning of the match? Yes, we did. We did because the survivors left her on hook. We were in chase with the Steve, I guess it was, and we had the Nia on the hook, and Alan and Michaela decided, hey, we're just going to sit there and do gens while Nia goes to second stage. So, unfortunate for Nia, but hey, that's your teammates who didn't care one iota about your personal safety. They left you to rot on that hook while we were chasing somebody else and we were nowhere near you. And at that point, you know what? There have been Bloodpoint offerings in play. You know, if there had been 3 or 4 Bloody Party streamers in addition to our cake or something along those lines, we probably would have played a lot nicer. But when the survivors are bringing map offerings like Haddonfield and RPD, not that these are necessarily survivor-sided map offerings, but if you're going to bring map offerings during an event, and you're going to bring them into a special mode like this Chaos Shuffle is, we're not going to have any sympathy for you. We are going to go all out. Now, granted, we brought in good add-ons, but we are avoiding map offerings during this event while we have triple blood points. We're just trying to bring cakes and Bloody Party streamers and the like so people can get blood points. But if you bring in a map offering, my assumption is that you plan to play sweaty. And if you're going to play sweaty, well, I'm going to play sweaty too. We got the Nia out. By that point, Michaela, they were so busy on gens, they'd left Michaela on the ground for what felt like an eternity. And eventually we got to her and got her back down. And then it was just a matter of picking them off. We got Steve, we got the Wake. And again, did they have meta perks? No. Nia had Dead Hard, but that's about it. And Deja Vu. So Nia had a good set of perks here. Boil over, but not with anything else to go with it, really. Lightweight's not a bad perk. Head On is more of a troll perk. The Wake had Small Game, Diversion, Repressed Alliance, which I think we saw him use on a gen. And Michaela had DS, but we didn't tunnel the Michaela. Hyper Focus, Premonition, Red Herring. The whole point of this mode is to get you to use perks out of your comfort zone and experiment and not have to run up against the meta perks you normally see. Corrupt was really the only one we had. Pentimento is a great perk if we're running hex perks to have it count for something, but in this case we weren't. Cruel Limits, did we get value? I don't even know. I'd have to look back and see if we did or not. And the perk that we weren't sure what was going on was undone, which meant that when a survivor missed a healing or repair skill check, we got 3 tokens up to 30. I think they missed 1 skill check for 3 tokens, which means that if we kicked a gen afterwards, it was going to be blocked for 1 second for each token. So 3 seconds and 3% total progress Whoop-de-doo. There's a reason no one runs this perk, and that's because it sucks. But other than that, this was just basic Hunter's play. We actually hit a lot of nice hatchets throughout the course of the match, and we played ruthless. Like I said, double map offerings meant we were not going lightly. We did not. We end up with the 4K in this Chaos Shuffle random perk build on RPD with the Huntress.